Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now I'm back here for part 2 of making this journal, okay? A junk journal, well, junk-ish sort of one, okay? So now we talked yesterday about what size we're going to do when we get our papers ready. We're getting our papers ready. So this is what I've got done so far. Well, we're still working on it, so we're just going to show you that this is what I've cut them to size, fold them over. I actually have put one piece of fabric on there because I wanted to show you that on this side I wasn't very well. I wanted that side right, but I needed to cover this piece because it wasn't, something that I wanted in my book, and I still will do that side. You can actually see some of the designs coming through there, but I don't think that matters. This was out of the story that I found. The picture's nice, but a little bit frightening, some of them, But anyway, so let's see. I'll have to turn that up a bit. That's better. Now I can see what I'm showing you. Okay, so then there was that piece. Then I've got that page there. And if you noticed, I've pushed that back for the time being because we're going to put the signatures in shortly, so we don't want to get that piece of fabric caught in it. We'll sort that out after we do this. Okay, so then I'm going to put that bit there, and then this piece here has got something on one side and blank on the other. And there's that bit there. Got this piece that's got a little bit of stamping on it, but I'm going to either utilise it in what I'm doing because must have been a practice piece I was using. Then I have an envelope. Now, I don't know if I put the, hang on, I've got that bit there, and then I want to show you that I have here some envelopes that I'm going to be putting into it. So I've got that one. I actually have a card too. This is a nice card that I got at the at Vinnie's the other day. That's going to fit. I've got out one envelope there and this big one here. So I'm going to show you how I make my envelope. These ones are right, they're going to fit. This one's too long, only by a fraction, but we'll have to fix that, okay? So we're going to just cut a little bit off either end. Okay, it's cold here. It's cool today. Isn't that good? Now hang on a second. I want to fold it in half, but not going to press it down. Don't press it down, okay? Keep it like that so you don't want to squash it. Hang on a minute, we're not in frame, are we? Hang on. What am I meant to do? I'm going to move it over here. Now I've got this, okay, and I'm going to just hold it like so. But I need to find out how much hang on, how much hangover we got. Only a tiny bit, so it's only probably been that far. So we're going to put a little tiny mark. A pencil. Mark would be good. Where's the pencil? Okay, it was here a minute ago. Oh, that's the text. What do I do with the pencil? Oh dear me. This happens, doesn't it? This will have to do me. I'm going to just make sure I cut it off. So I'm just going to put a mark there, and then on both pieces, so I've got an idea how much to cut off, so it's even. You take the even amount of either end of your envelope, okay? So take that much off that bit. Where's the mark on this side? Oh, it's on the other side of the envelope. Okay. And the same amount off the other end. Your envelopes might be just the right size or whatever, but this one, I suppose, this came in something, and it was a lot longer. Seems to be a bit dark in here to me today. I don't know. Might be just the daytime. Anyway, so we're going to just get a piece of double-sided sticky tape and put it in the inside of here. We'll go as far as I can and just put it down there. And this side, you can use glue if you want to. I find if I use glue for these things, it sort of it's all over the place, because especially when you're coming to points and things like this. So we use a bit of, it's only a cheap one and it's perfectly fine. It just works really good. I was even able to get the pick this bit off and put that bit. Keep getting my arms in the way of what we're looking at. Come on, I just want the top piece, please. Thank you. And you stick that up there, like so. So you've still got your envelope. You're going to be used for a pocket in your journal. Okay, so that's a nice pocket, isn't it? Well, it's going to have going to be a little bit different yet. So now, so the card we can put in here. I'll go through a bit. Isn't it cute? It's got these little, I don't know, it's from the UK actually, printed in the UK. I'll put it in here. The card in there. Right. Now I don't think I'm going to fasten any of the envelopes into the actual centre. Okay, let me see. I don't think so. So I put them going that way, but then I have to make a pocket. And I could do that. That'd be a different sort of thing to do, wouldn't it? Put that down there, close that up. Hang on a minute. Put that like so. There'll be a bit of work on that if we do it that way, won't there? Got glue stuff, bit of that glue stuff stuck on there now. Come off there, you. Maybe I could put this one in there. That might make for something interesting. What do you reckon? Didn't know what I was going to do with this. I might do it that way because then I can, if I put this in under there, and you have that open. Right, righto. Let me see here. Got to remember I'm showing you not to get too close up to myself. Well, look, I tell you, we could do that, and then it'll have to come to plan. We will cut it, fold it in half now. It'll all come to plan as we go along, won't it? What we can do with it when we get there. At each page we can do, it's going to be a surprise to us all. Me and you. Okay, so I think before I do any more, I really want to put the signature together, because I ain't going to have one signature. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, an envelope, and then 10. So that makes 40 sides, right? You've got 40 pages really, and that I think is enough if we're going to just, like, we're going to be just learning how to do. But that's all you need to put in, because you get too many and then it gets too thick. And as I'm going along, these envelopes will go in there, you know, and so forth and that. So, okay, so let's put the signature together. And this is not hard at all. Actually, I did one yesterday because I'm actually making 2 at a time now, and went real easy. So I'm hoping that I can achieve that again today, because I'll be so pleased if I do, and then you won't have to sit here and watch me agonise over trying to do it. So we need a phone book or something soft like that. We need it all, okay? And I need more light on this. I don't know, to my way of thinking, I need more light. There's going to be lots of shadow, but I feel like I can't see for some reason. Anyway, it's a bit overcast outside maybe. No, it's not sunshine. I don't know. Anyway, so I've got different levels of paper, and that doesn't matter as long as they're all in where they're supposed to be, okay? So we want to do them like this. We need to get our phone book. Come somewhere into the centre of it a bit. put your signature in there. I haven't actually put marks on it, which I probably should have did that first. When I say marks, I should divide it. I will divide it by eye usually, but I can do that to show you how you could divide it up, because I like to do 5 things. Oh well, we'll see, but that I don't like to work with. I want to go with inches, please. I'll go with the inches, and I'll divide this up into inches, and I can't see what I'm doing across there, so I'm going to have to turn this around this way. Okay, so I've got 7 3/4, say. So I'm going to, first of all, what I want to do is come in for 1/2 inch on that end there, put a spot, and I'm going to come 1/2 inch in this end. Now that's about 1 centimetre-ish, righto, if you want to do 1 centimetre. Now I'm going to put from the 1/2 inch mark to the 1/2 inch mark is 6 3/4 inches, okay? So that will be 3. You know what? I'm going to go 3 1/2 just to, was that too long? No, it won't be. 3 1/2, and then you can just eyeball, because who's going to get out and measure it, see if you put it in exactly the right place? Okay? So you just need to eyeball it a bit and see what you think. So that's not bad, is it? It's not bad. I'm not going to cry about it. That's really good for me. You get your little hold. You try and hold your book up as much as you can like that. It's going to be a bit hard for me to do that though, because I can't see what I'm doing. And so all you do then is push through that, and that just goes straight through there and gets that cord. This one here, straight through there, and you got everything. This one here, oops, there's a hole, straight through there. I'm not actually going through to my table because I don't want that to happen. Straight through that one, and through the last one. Now all your lines should, all of them have come out the back. You can see that, see? And there's holes down the back of the spine. Okay, easy. Now, I think one time before when I showed you, I actually did this a bit at a time, but I'm thinking if I can do it like I did yesterday, it'll go through a lot easier, because what I did yesterday was quite easy. Let me see, where's my piece of string? Now, I have this on here, and I don't mind what sort I put in it, because it'll be all colourful, because that's what I like to make, but I'm needing a bit bigger that piece than that. So this is a piece of variegated crochet thread, and it is a fairly, it could be a 5 gauge, because as the number gets lower, the gauge on your crochet thread gets thicker. But you can use a thinner one, you can even use cotton, just make sure it's a good thread, you know, that you've got. Okay, I always get, start licking it, and you're not supposed to, are you? You need a good sized needle, but please don't make it a big sized needle, because if you have it too big, you'll make a bigger hole in your page, and you don't want that, okay? You don't want a great big hole in your page. Right. Now, some people clamp these together. I've shifted that now. What a shame, I moved it. But I'm not going to do that. If I can get the first one, I should be right. So you start here and you go through. Some people clamp them. I probably should have done, because I moved that. If I hadn't have moved it, I'd have been happy. But you can actually put it through one hole at a time, like this, just to make sure you've got it all lined up properly. Okay? You can actually go through one hole at a time. And there we are. It put itself together, sort of. Righto. So I'll just cut a bit of that off. Make sure you've got lots of thread. It's not, you want plenty. Okay, so you start in the middle. Okay, now you can come through to the back. You go through here. If you can't push it through, don't force it, because you might be making your hole a bit bigger. So just go and carefully put in through each page at a time, okay? And then it's all gone through the whole lot. Because you don't want to push it, because then it'll ruin it. And if you clamped it together, like I can't give my room to find anything to clamp it together, so I should have got a couple of clothes pegs. That would have worked, wouldn't it? But anyway, so that's through there. Now you need to come back through the back here, where this one is. Make sure you don't catch the other piece of thread. That was me glue stick bowling around there. Okay. You're not going to... Where's this bit here? Just tighten that a bit. Where's the hole, Sonia? Come out wherever you are. Get through there. I don't want to push it because I don't want to make a big hole in the book. Oh, here we go. Right, I think the piece of material that I've actually put in there, which I should have left till later, but I just wanted to show you that bit that I wanted to cover so that you could go and get pages that are not necessarily something you want to be in there, because you can cover them over and just use them for filling up your journal with things, okay? Right, now this goes back through the centre, like so. And you want to come out up here. We'll go back to this one. So a lot of people only use 3 stitches, or 3 holes. Or some people don't. Well, no, I can't say a lot. Some people use 3. I like to use the 5 on this sort of size, because I don't think I've made this one a little bit too big, I think, this book. I'm not really, but I had to make it to fit this cover, didn't I? So now make sure you don't be pushing it through the... If you want to put any material on yours, just do it when you've done this bit, okay? Because otherwise it got caught on it, got stuck. It would go through there, but I haven't got it sealed, stuck down yet, and I'll do that later on. So we've got to that part, and then we're going to come back through here again. If you can't sort of follow this, if I'm going too fast or something, you just rewind it. Or if you have any questions, just ask me. I have a question from somebody. What was that now? What do you think now? What did she ask me, that lady? Oh, that's nice. I forgot. I should have wrote it down. Now, to finish this off here, you don't want to just tie it. You want to loop it under there, okay? Make sure all of this is taut. You want it pulled up reasonably tight. Where's the bit that goes through first? Let me see. Here. Yeah. Why is this all loopy? What have I done? I haven't pulled it up tight enough. I want to be careful though, so I don't want to wreck it. So it'll have to go through there. I'm going along the back here, see, and I'm going to, wrong thing, I'll get it here in a second, nobody panic. I have got that sewn through there, look at that. I've sewn it through the other piece of thread. Gracious me, Sonia. If I very carefully cut that, just the tiny bit that has been through, just the tiny bit that has been through. Should have all of it now. Okay. Might have to redo this. Look at that. Okay, let's see what happens when I pull this up. Nothing. I must be pulling it the wrong way, am I? Yes, I am. Take it through there. I was hoping that bit there would... I'll just redo this later. Okay, so now I've got all that done. Look, straight and everything. I love it. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't realise I was doing these silly laughs. Somebody said something to me about me cackling. I don't mean to. Sorry about that. It's just interesting when I get it right. When I've got this nasty piece here that's coming unthreaded. I suppose I could put, there's enough there that's going to hold it. I'll have to come back and fix that. I might have to take it out and redo it. But I won't make you go and suffer through that. Okay, so now we've got the signature sewn in. Right, so I've got my pocket there, and I didn't. Okay, so now I want to cut down that, right? Because I want that to close. Why didn't I think of that before? I suppose if I very carefully got this knife. Now, if this all goes wrong, I can take it out. If it all goes wrong, I can take this out, and I don't think I'm going to do that with that. I don't think that's a good idea. If I very carefully did it, I can cut right through everything. Oh, look at that. Also, I'm amazed too that actually worked without cutting the other piece of paper. Goodness me, eh? Now let's do the other side. Where is it? Here. Do you think this will work? This one? Of course it will. Just very lightly. I'm just pressing very lightly on there. Yes, I did it. Wow. There's probably a little bit of paper left in there behind it. But later I can come and go across here. Well, I can do it now anyway. Because your envelope top can be like that, can't it? Yeah. So it's not going to get stuck. Looks a bit skew-whiff. That doesn't matter. Anyway, we'll fix that, cut that bit off later. See, that's going to bend anyway, so we're going to have to fold it over. We're going to have to fold it over and close the envelope down. Okay. Pretty. Yes. Now, well, yesterday we did some pieces of, just move this away. Yesterday we did some pieces with, might have a mouthful of water, the serviette. So today, I thought we might have to put something in. There's my envelopes that I'm going to put in there. Bit of fabric. Right. I've collected up to put in there. And I'm just getting to this piece. Nobody panic. Right. Now I've put, I want to show you this. So you're going to get your piece of calico, right? Now this can be for a pocket. So yesterday we did it on the paper. Today we're going to put the serviette on the calico. Yeah, we are. Yep, and it works. It does. I really think I'd like a piece of this here. Because I have a bird, don't I? I do have a bird. So I'm going to cut this bit and show you how I did this. I should be cutting in the same place both sides, we'd hope. Now I have two pieces. That bit I don't want. Well, I will later, something. Now, there's one. There's another one on here too, isn't there? Yeah, I can see that. Look at that. I could see there was two pieces, so we take them off. Now I used a different sort of glue stick. No, I didn't. It's the same. So it just comes out blue. It says. It doesn't look blue to me, but anyway. So I'm going to have to put this here, right, because I've got a tiny piece of calico, but that's okay. So I need to make sure that I've got it underneath where this is going to go, okay? Now, people are probably thinking, why are you going to do that, Sonia? Because it's not going to work. See, Amy, it did work, didn't it? And this is going to do. Oh dear, I think Amy might have thought I was going to glue my book together with it. I don't know what she thought I was going to do with the glue stick. But it works, and so does this. And it stays stuck on because I'll show you. I'll show you a bit I did yesterday. Actually, it could have been this morning, I don't know. Did some. You just got to make sure you've got your glue on there, but if you have, that's what will happen, and that's okay with me because I don't care, because I'm going to make it interesting by doing that to it, because this is what I did with the flower on the serviette, look, and it's on there, and it's dried, and you just pull back what you don't really want, and it's on the piece of fabric. Look at that. Now, I did try a piece of paper on it, and this is just wasn't something I was going to use, and that works. It's 6 sticks on there. It's not going to come off, not going to go anywhere. It's just stuck on there with a glue stick. Some people have said to me, I know what the question was now, a lady asked me about, she said she used a Mod Podge, and 4 weeks ago or something, it's still not dry, and I don't think it ever will, to be honest with you, because I've got things that are still not dry from probably years ago. So she said something about wetting it to make it, but I don't think that's going to do any good, because the Mod Podge is actually like a glue. And when people put that onto stuff, I guess and you put it on the top, it's still sticky. It still stays sticky, and it's a shame because, but look, other glues and things work. This is dried on that. Now, I'm going to actually take bits off because I want to give it an uneven edge. So I don't want to tear that off too much, but I can take some of it. Look, see, so where the glue is, it's not coming off. And that's a good thing, because it's not going to come off. And I think this is going to make nice pockets. Don't you? Or something. Pieces on the envelopes we just did. I don't know what, but when this dry, I'm going to pull that off there, and all the excess, and just make it like it sort of blends in to the fabric, sort of. So if you want to try that, that's pretty good. You could do it like one lady said you can't get any nice serviettes. Well, you can buy them online. Sometimes they are really expensive. You go on AliExpress. It just depends what you're looking for, because some of them can be really dear. You might get 4 for $2, and that's just not right, you know. I think I bought these at the cheapy shop here. I think I bought those at the cheapy shop for $2 a packet. You can go on there and you will find them for $2 a packet for 20, if you can do that. Because, but I have, to be honest, I have bought not many, because a lot of people have gifted them to me, and I think that's very kind of them that they would do that. So I've been very lucky there. So I've had to, you know, I've got a lot of, like I said, different ones that are given to me. But anyway, so that's how we do this. I'm going to actually do another one with paper, because I want to put something like that into my book, into my journal, and maybe you will too. So I need something that I want to stick in there, a piece of, like for a pocket or something. I'm going to try that. I might cut a bit of the paper off it first, because I only keep a bowl on the floor here for me, but I don't need that. I've got more here. I might fussy cut this a tiny bit, not too much, just give it a bit of a, just trim it back a bit, because I don't want so much. I don't want so much. Just want to see what that's going to look like on there. I might have, I know it's upside down for me, so I could just turn it around like paper bit at it a bit. This is a piece of embroidery, actually. This is a photo of, out of one of the magazines that I collected up, because they just throw them out if you don't take them. So there's pretty stuff on the back too. But I'm going to cut this out here, and I think I am going to get it right, I hope. I don't know what it's going to look like to be honest. I haven't sort of... I was thinking about this last night, or... Yeah, well, I should have been asleep. Putting the paper on. This is a shiny piece, but it's going to stick, I think. I think it's going to stick down. And if you're worried about it, I think you can just embroider over it anyway. Because you can put material onto paper, so I don't know why you can't do it back the other way. It's the same thing, really, isn't it, when you think about it? Okay, so I'm going to put glue on the back of here so I don't make a mistake and miss any of this, because it's got pointy bits. Try not to put too much on my table. That's not going to be... And stick that on there. And where my wipes must have fell on the floor. They might have done too. Yes, well, I'll just use a serviette, but I don't think... I hope it's going to stick to it, that's all. And wipe this off the table here. Now, this is not extremely smashing, is it? You know what I could have did? I know what I could have... you know, I could have put something behind it. Because it needs something behind it, doesn't it? To give it a bit of lift along. Layers is what makes a lot of things, isn't it? Layers. But, you know, it's just for a trial. You could put a piece of muslin behind that, couldn't you? And stick it down, and that'd look awesome behind that thing. And I don't have any in my my reach at all. Because as I said, I put a lot of stuff in back in the room. But that's what you could use, a bit of muslin on that, and that would look absolutely beautiful if you put it underneath it, wouldn't it? Put it underneath your flower. Yeah. There's other ways of transferring on. You can use your, what's the name, printer. I'm thinking about doing it, but I don't know if I want to. I just don't know. I've done things in the past, but I don't know if I've used them, you see, so, oh well, we give them away or something, but I just don't think I'm going to use it. I think that looks really good, really. I'm really pleased with that, so I hope you like that. There goes that all onto the floor. Must be sitting on an angle here, me, or something. The wheel's spinning around that way or something. And it's falling down. Okay. Now, so that is what we're going to do with this. I'm going to just say, might have to just watch me a minute while I take a little bit of this off. I wonder if the man that does my technical support could just turn the fan on for me. Because I'm starting to work up a sweat here. He's out in the dining room area, but I know he can hear me. He's a good bloke. There we go. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks, darling. Okay. So look at that. I do like that, hey? That's going to be awesome in the pocket. And this is going to make things like a junk journal, like when it's junk, it's not that's coming unstuck. It is. Look at that. This bit's not working for us. Maybe I could just use ordinary glue, I don't know. It's really shiny though, this paper, so maybe that could be an issue with it. So maybe you don't want to try that, you know, just leave that alone. But see, you can buy the nice serviettes with it, and it's staying stuck to it, because this one here is definitely stuck down really well, and so is that. They're a lot lighter, that's probably why they're working better. Although this one here seems to be sitting on all right. It just depends, I suppose, if you stop fiddling with it, like I am, and just wait a while, it might prove like that it will work better. I don't know. See, occasionally bits lift up. Anyway, I'm not going to fiddle with that anymore. Leave it alone. Okay, so now I want to see what we're going to do with our flowers. But maybe it'd be best now if we start decorating, and then what we do along the way. We'll do along the way, okay? So our first page we're going to start on today. And I wish I had started to work out how long I had to go on this, because actually I'm only going to be able to go as long as the battery does by the look of that. I never charged this yesterday after using it. So anyway, so for our first page we have a blank thing. This is blank, right? Now because I'm going to use this cover here, this is where I'm going to put the felt or the underlay or the filling. I have some of this here stuff. Truckload of it actually. It's like a waddingy sort of thing. It's only thin, and I'm going to put that under there. Actually, you know what it looks like? It looks an awful lot like fleece, a fleecy fabric, but it isn't. It's actually a wadding that I bought at one of the second-hand places, and that's going to go onto there, and then the piece of work that I made is going to go on the top of that. So in the first page here, I need to put something. Now full of water. Now this is going to have a little bit of fabric through it. I don't know whether I'll be putting fabric on the front page, but I do know that I don't want to have a plain white page. Okay, I definitely don't want a plain white page. So, and I don't think I want a page for writing either. You know, because I'm going to have, behind this is going to go that piece of work, and you're not going to be able to write. There's bumpiness. So, best if I maybe have a pocket of some sort or other. I could do that. I could do that, couldn't I? Have that under there, or no, too wide. But I cut the other one down and I showed you how to do that. Definitely need something on the background of this because I'm not liking that at all. I don't have a variety of anything like, I made this big enough, didn't I? I might have made this big enough. Well, there you go. Now that's going to look snazzy. And then I'm going to put something down here for the pocket. Won't that look nice on the first page? So I need to, every time I have a drink of water, it just interrupts my air. Okay, where's, all the pencils are falling on the floor, aren't they? Or bowling down, so I can't get them. Okay, so now I'm going to use this, alright? I need to get a straight edge first, so I better do that, and if I can. Cut it thing. I'm going to put a straight edge on here, I hope. I'll just eyeball it to start with, and hopefully this is going to be straight. Okay, now I'm going to take this bit off, so I'll do that next. So this is the serviette that I put on, and it's going here just to cover this page, and it makes it a lot more durable too. I'm taking a bit more off this end because it's coming too far over the side here. Where am I? Right. I need to sort of have these about even. These two pieces. Is that straight? No. Shocking, Sonya. That's not a straight edge, is it? Let's see if we can fix that. I'll use the flowers here as a guide. I'll either cut that out. Okay. Well, actually, I didn't cut out the flowers because you still got extra lip on that. I haven't really learned how to use this thing properly, but I just aim and cut. Right, now, well, if I take that off there, I'll put a mark here. Put that off there. Where's the thing? Alright. Hang on, take it over a bit further. Righto. I don't want the line still there. This is going to look nice with a piece of lace or something at the bottom of it, isn't it? Actually, I don't think my journal's going to look too junk after finished. I wouldn't. But we're using stuff that, we're utilising stuff that we've got, you know. I mean, if you don't have the serviettes and that, just get yourself a nice picture on a piece of paper and use it to, well, I like to use layers on here because you want your book to be solid, you know. You don't want it. See, now this is going to have a really good solid cover on it when I'm finished doing this. So I'm going to put the glue onto here. I'm going to use a different stick. No, I won't. I don't know. It's bigger and it might cover the area a bit quicker. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use my other glue because that's just takes so long for it to work. It's not going to, when I say work, that new one I've got, it just won't roll for some reason onto there. This will work. This is what we need. Now, where's the top of it here? I just want to make sure that when I go to stick it down, I stick it down upside down if I go. Now, you go close to the edge, but not right up there because you don't want the glue squeezing out. And that happens to me often. Haven't got any interesting stories to tell since you were there yesterday. Nothing interesting at all. Except the weather's cool. It was actually cool in here. It was 20 degrees inside this morning. I have got lycra sort of clothes on, if you might say there. I try to wear cottony stuff in summertime because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to be too hot. And this morning I got up for, oh, better put something warmer on today. So, alright, so that can go right up here to the top. And down there and down there. Let's look at the serviette. Do you think that looks any good? What do you reckon? Anything that comes a bit over the side, you just do what everybody else does. Trim it off or add some glue. Add some lace. Actually, see, that's crooked. It could be my page. Could be the way I cut it out. I'm going to accuse anybody, really. It could be my fault, though. Could be all my fault. Look at that. I'll trim that off. It's really hard to trim things off too when after you've put a book together. You might as well get doing it while they're at it. There we go. Wait a minute, that's not nice. Oh dear. There we go. That's pretty, isn't it? I do like that. Yes, I do like that. Now, for the bottom bit, we'll have a piece of something or other. Let me see. I think something really plain is a good idea because you don't want to just go with something, you know, you want something fairly plain across there. Not too much. I need a plain piece of paper. So I might as well look in the paper packet here somewhere that I have. I'm sure everybody's got a bit of paper and paper pad somewhere. I had it here a second ago. And the sun. That's going to be wide enough. Good. Find something that's not too leery, like the pink, like the shrub. I know this is not crikey, haven't I got something in plain colour? That's nice. These cost $3. Well, they're only little ones and they're at the craft stores, and you can buy them for $3. You can use these for, or this one here mightn't have cost $3, it might be a bit good on there. Will it or not? Don't know. I don't know. Don't think I want that one. I got some of these online. They were $2.99. I bought them from over at on AliExpress. A packet of 20 something, I think they were. I do like that. Doesn't that look nice? It's going to have some sort of a thing in between them because you don't want it to be overpowered by that, by the colours and that's on it. You need something to make it separate. And I'm thinking I might have to change the paper. It's bluey, that's too blue. Wrong. I'm not seeming to be getting the right thing here. I don't know if I'm keen on that either. Hang on, that might work up that way. That might work. That's a bit better. How much do we need? We'll make a pocket, okay? Yeah, just past that green bit. That's how I measure that, just past the green bit. Okay. Maybe too high. We don't need to see all that, and we need something decent that we can actually put something in, don't we? When we put a pocket on. So we're going to put this in here. Right. Like so. And I might use the glue. It's quicker than worrying about tape, isn't it? I'm just waving the bottle over here till I get there. So it depends too. You're going to put a nice tag in here, or a thing for somebody to put their name on, or whatever like that. I should have did the corners on this, shouldn't I? I get glue all over my corner doing thing if I do that. You know what I need to do though is make a little, oops, come across that glue everywhere now. Now I have this notch making thing. I might do a notch on it. What would that look like in there? Pretty cool, eh? If I get it in the centre, I'm just eyeballing this. There you go. Righto. Now we're going to put that in there. Make sure it's on the page properly. Move it over. The pen out of the way. We'll make big mistakes if we leave that there, won't we? Oh, come on, just a tiny bit that way, please. Righto, there we go. Well, that's pretty. I do like that. I haven't taken it right to this far end here. I'm going to have to re-stick it. I really am. Righto. The glue that I use is pretty good because it allows me to do things like that because it's slow drying, and the more it gets a bit more tacky as it gets dry, which is really good. I might have to do a little something here with this bit because come here, I just put a bit of glue under there. That little edge is sort of sitting up, but you know what, when I finish this anyway, not when I finish, while we're working on this, we're probably going to be putting a little bit of lace or something on it anyway, because I really like to have, you know, some nice piece of lace and things. Okay, so you want to do something like that for your first pocket. We'll put a bit of lace on, because we can, and we got some. So we're going to put a bit of lace down here. But obviously, and I don't think I need to put anything across this now because I've got that, and that's enough. Okay, I will probably put more on this page though, so we'll keep working. We just want a bit more stuff. I do like to put a bit more stuff on things. Now this is the side that's going to be silly now, my glue pot, and play up on me because it's starting to get down to the... I've got a new one there, but I really want to use as much as I can out of this instead of... so I don't waste it. Don't worry, it is coming out. If you can't see it, there it is there. And you don't want a lot when you're doing lace anyway, but it is a good thing that sticks really well. So this is sort of a blue, little blue tinge colour, and it sort of goes in, doesn't it, with everything. You just got to find the right things for that. It sort of matches up nicely, okay? And maybe I need to trim them off a bit neat a bit later, because I'm going to put this down in this side too. Come on. Sorry about this. We're waiting for the glue to arrive. You know what? I think I'm going to have to switch this off and do a bit more. Do another one because I don't want my time to run out on here. And this turn into 2 videos or to miss the end of one or something. Happens to me all the time, you know, if I don't pay attention. And I always think to myself, now I'm going to watch the time. You know what? It doesn't happen to me. I don't watch the time. Now, because I made that other one go the flat side, I do the same on this side. So the flat side is facing inwards. But you don't want to take it over too far to your other page because you don't want it to be getting bent when you open and shut it. Okay? And that's looking snazzy. And I think pretty sturdy. Thank you. Right. Now, I'm just going to turn this off and we'll be back for part 3. Okay? So thank you everybody for watching and I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.